Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle. Crosses the 10-yard line. Here he goes.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Porter. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense comes out to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs.
Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. He'll hand it off. The stiff arm. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, Everything just working in concert together.
And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Now he's swarming again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. Snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. 2nd and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide act. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd and goal for the offense. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
I think we'll start the job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Diggs. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the back gets the football. And they've got him.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Now we run a draw play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the offense will take over.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay.
game offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's 4. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Using his legs, it's Diggs. Powering through the defender.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field.
Single. Here we go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, a huge hit there. You have to expect it to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch. But
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Play action fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now they'll run it on the draw. First down and more. He's still running. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Trying to find some room. It's Diggs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Rodgers. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
29 Phillies, 2
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And his first throw here is incomplete. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's tackled at the 26. Second down coming up.
Pounding away with the run game. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Breaks free. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal for the offense.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Huck. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. It's in.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Tigers' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
They've got the play bottle up. Fumble, it's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run this one off right tackle. Breaks the tackle. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Gives it on the option. Headed to the end zone. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Boom. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And he's dragged down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
I wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it near midfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Now this offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job on the defender.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires toward the target. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. The hand to the running back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it. In short, not a good job by this defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll stick to the ground, looking. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So close to cashing. Looking for the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. .25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the ground.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Diggs.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Runs for the tackle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, the running back has it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Diggs. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. To throw, it's King. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the 2nd half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll open the second half on the ground. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. I wonder a lot of times why teams don't run this route more often. It's an impossible matchup for the defense.
Linebacker on running back, I'm going to lose that matchup a lot.
Open space in the middle. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides the back and leaves it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. And they're in for a touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the... And the ball is loose on the return. Kicking team's got it. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Bringing it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
And the Memphis offense will take over.
Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it in the middle. It's Henry.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Memphis will be forced to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Very little will make a crowd hold his breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. Turning it on.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
To the ground. He's got it again. Can't get him to the ground. He's got some room, headed to the goal line. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show up.
The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's King. Oh, he's got a chance. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Calls his own number. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Jukes his way for more. Ripping through the defense. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They go to the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give...
And the defense, got him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Memphis will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Shakes off the defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out because this wasn't a great day.
He'll pull it down. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. There he goes. Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throwing up.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum.